My name is Glennis, and I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma of the left breast with 3 lymph nodes involved on January the 21st, 2016. Since I had seen several family members die after traditional cancer treatments, chemo, surgery, and radiation, I knew I didn't want to go that route. After searching the internet for alternative treatments and couldn't find any closer than Arizona, I elected to go through chemotherapy, more from fear than anything else. I didn't really want to go that route, but at the time it seemed like the only option I had. After 4 treatments over 3 months, I had lost all my hair, felt tired all the time. I didn't have much appetite, so was losing weight. When my oncologist said I would have to have radiation after surgery, I said no. Back to the internet and found Utopia Wellness Center, only 2 hours from home. I called, made an appointment to have a consultation with Dr. Garcia. After talking to him, meeting rocks, and being shown the facility, I was very impressed. However, since this treatment is expensive and not covered by insurance, I had to figure out how I could pay for the 6-week regimen. My husband and I went home, figured out our finances and what alternatives we had, made arrangements the next day, and called Utopia. I started treatment on Monday, May the 23rd, 3 weeks after my final chemo treatment. I had watched all the videos on the internet about Utopia's approach. I was very impressed, and after touring the facility, I was convinced this was the place for me. I was monitored for weight, blood pressure, comprehensive lab work, and cancer tests. If a problem or potential problem arose, it was dealt with immediately, not a week or so later, as usually happens with traditional medicine. After the first week, I began to see and feel improvement in my well-being. I had more energy, even though I was given a diet of mostly raw vegetables and fruits. I was limited on intake of red meat, sugar, and fried foods, a healthy diet. I felt better mentally as well. Utopia promotes a mind-body connection to illness. We were taught to care for and about ourselves. The premise is that you can't care for others if your inner resources are depleted. I was taught how to rebuild my immune system and to change my perception of myself from a failure to someone of worth. Although my physical condition is much healthier now, the most significant improvement was in my mental outlook. I care for my inner self. The difference between how I feel now and how I felt pre-treatment is amazing. For instance, before treatment, I couldn't do yard work, which is one of my favorite pastimes. I love to cut grass, but couldn't do more than 10 to 20 minutes at a time. Forget weeding my flowers and planting new ones. Now I can do all of that for 2 to 3 hours at the time in the Florida sun. I would and do encourage friends having health issues, not limited to just cancer, to investigate the center and their treatments. They can help with many conditions. The staff at Utopia is truly gifted and caring. Not only do they perform their duties with hugs, care, and a sense of humor, but they make each patient feel as if they are special friends, not as if we were a herd of cattle being processed for sale. No matter how harried my mind might be, the staff all took the time to put me at ease, make me laugh. This treatment in all ways has made my life better. Mind, diet, physical well-being. I understand the mind-body connection. If your mind and emotions are not under your ownership, you will be sick. Utopia has taught me to examine feelings that I had deliberately suppressed for 50 years. By exposing this, I began to deal with and put aside those feelings. I learned to trust myself to make the best decisions and choices that promote my well-being while being supported totally by the staff. Their smiles, hugs, and encouragement make you feel good about yourself. They point out your weaknesses but help you overcome them. Because of Utopia, I look forward to a life of optimum health. And if I continue to follow the guidelines set forth by Utopia, that life will be cancer-free and happy. Thank you very much, Dr. Garcia, Sarah, Rox, Mark, Belinda, Claudia, Jake, Elizabeth, Beth, Soshi, and Shayla. You are truly rays of sunshine.